What's up guys, and welcome to another video in the Throwback series. Today we are looking at Driv3r, stylized as driver with a number 3 instead of an E, and this is a racing, shooting and adventure video game. It is the third installment in the popular Driv3r series and was developed by Reflections Interactive and published by Atari. Driv3r was released in North America for the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox on the 21st of June 2004 and released in Europe on 4 days later on June the 25th. Driv3r brings back features from its previous installment Driv3r 2 and adds the ability to ride motorcycles, boats and use weapons, swim, climb ladders and enter certain buildings, amongst other things, controlling more than one character as well as entering and exiting cars. This game does contain several modes. It's got the main sort of story mode, which is called Undercover. It's basically where your character sort of is an undercover cop, going through various cities: Miami, Florida, Nice in France and Istanbul in Turkey. And yeah, basically you just go through 3 cities as an undercover cop, solving, well, not really solving crimes, but sort of as an undercover cop basically. And then you've got the Take a Ride mode, which is basically the game's free roam. What you're seeing in this video is sort of a variety of game modes. You'll see a bit of undercover and a bit of take a ride every now and again, so it's not really a set linear path. It's just, you know, here's sort of a bit of each, basically, variety. The game does feature in the Take a Ride mode secret weapons, secret cars, and also a certain enemy to kill. He can be found basically all over the place, in different parts of the city of Miami. I think there's a different character in each city that you can kill in Take a Ride, but it's only, I think, Miami and Nice in the Take a Ride mode. Either way, this guy will appear several times, so you can kill him over and over and over again. And yeah, I do kill him in this video. You've probably already seen that already. And then you can take his weapons and do whatever. I mean, he's just there to basically kill if you want to. You don't have to. You can wreak havoc on the streets if you want to. It's completely up to you. You can turn cops on or off, so you can basically be in Take a Ride as an undercover cop, turning the cops off, and you can just wreak havoc, or you can sort of do a survival game type where you've got to, you know, survive against the cops and stuff. And then in terms of HUD, HUD is pretty clean, really. You've got your mini-map, your ammo, and then obviously your life, police, felony and car damage, and that's it really. It is pretty clean. A clean HUD, which is sort of good. There's not a lot of mess on the screen. In terms of controls, it's typical sort of 2-stick control, but obviously the sticks, you know, if you want precision you've got to use a D-pad on the PS2 in my opinion, and you will need precision sometimes in this game. That's about it. Oh yeah, it does have inverted look. I've probably recorded about half of this video in inverted look. Didn't realise and didn't think you could turn it off. Found out later in the menus, in the actual, not in the in-game pause menu, because you can't turn it off in the in-game pause menu. You've got to go back to the main menu to turn it off, which is slightly annoying. And you've got to do that every time you load the game up, whether you've got a game save or not. So yeah, it can get annoying. In terms of the game's feedback, Despite a generally negative critical reception, the game did receive some positive feedback, as 2 magazines published by Future Publishing, PSM and Xbox World magazines gave it a 9 out of 10. So yeah, and there was also a mini scandal in this game called Driv3r. The affair gained a fairly large amount of coverage in the game's press and on internet forums, so you know it was it did have a bit of controversy to it. Incidentally, this game does feature some well-known actors who have lent their voices to the game, including Michael Madsen, Ving Rhames, I don't know, Mickey Rourke, Michelle Rodriguez, and Iggy Pop. So you've got a few well-known names in there. Anyway, this video is coming to a close. So yeah, that's all for this throwback. This was Driv3r. There'll be more videos coming in the future, and I'll see you then. Bye.